और गाड़ी मिड में खड़ी है। चले जी, अब हमें ये नज़ारा दिखाएं।
हम देख सकते हैं।
ओह माय गॉड।
और अब मैं गाड़ी से बाहर निकलता हूँ। देख सकते हैं कि गाड़ी खुद जा रही है।
बिल्कुल, मैं देख सकता हूँ। मैं इस खुदा के इस मौजज़े को अपनी आंखों से देख रहा हूँ और मैं इसको एंजॉय कर रहा हूँ। Believe me, it is such a fabulous scene. I would recommend everybody to come here and enjoy this fabulous scene. Yeah, definitely. You will love it.
Fans resume trials of the world's fastest train. The magnetic levitation loco can hit 500 kilometers an hour, almost twice the speed of the bullet train. It could whisk passengers from Tokyo to Nagoya in just about 40 minutes. The current journey time is about an hour and a half. The maglev uses magnetic repulsion to lift the train off the tracks and move it forward.
The train is currently supported by wheels, but when the speed reaches 140 kilometers per hour, it floats. It's quite hard to tell when it does, but please carefully listen to the sound. Now it floated. Can you tell?
So there is a theory that says that déjà vu simply elicits fragments of memories that we have stored in our brain, memories that could be elicited by moving into an environment that resembles something that we've already experienced. Steve Weinberg, winner of the Nobel Prize, compares it to the following. Think of radio. If you're inside your living room listening to BBC radio, that radio is tuned to one frequency. But in your living room, there are all frequencies. Radio Cuba, Radio Moscow, the top 40 rock stations. All these radio frequencies are vibrating inside your living room, but your radio is only tuned to one frequency.
What no one knew about 35-year-old Charlene de Herrera as her SUV was slowly swept towards deeper water was that Charlene, just coming home from work, still in her Wendy's uniform, trapped inside, couldn't swim. Which explained why she called her brother on her cell phone, instead of just saving herself like almost everyone here, horror-struck and watching, was hoping she'd do. In sickeningly slow motion, with all 4 car windows shut tighter than a drum, Charlene and her car slipped into water about 10 feet deep and sank. The first to reach her was a doctor, but try as he did, that stick he had was no match for the safety glass.
I was pounding away, and she had her hands against the glass, and she was terrified.
And then Charlene was gone. Almost a full minute went by, but unbeknown to everyone was that Howard Absetz, a 43-year-old unemployed store manager, the man in the middle, had somehow reached through Charlene's front window.
For me to actually feel her grasp my arm was a real shock. And then the second time that she grasped my arm, I knew right then that I could get her out.
And then, up she came. Of course, no one knew Charlene couldn't swim, and there was a moment coming up here where she almost drowned the good doctor. But everyone eventually dragged Charlene to safety. But here's the odd part. When Charlene's car was towed from the water, all 4 windows were still closed. How they opened just enough to let her out and then closed again, no one knows.
There was something there. I can't explain it, but something happened for her to be able to be alive today, for me able to pull her out, something happened for that to happen.
Something Charlene and Howard and everyone here is still wondering about. For today, John Larson, NBC News.